Now, your Alaska Link weather for Fairbanks and the interior.
Well, as we moved here into July, we've definitely gotten our dosing of summer conditions, but we note that we've been able to pull into some of those wetting rains, gloomy skies, and cool temperatures, continuing to allow that forecast to definitely equal out at points average-wise, but also allow for us to dampen some of those soils and help some of those fire weather conditions. So this is what's been accumulated over the last 7 days. Not significant. We do note some spots there, especially far out west, even some over higher elevation points. Have there been some times of those downpours? And what we're going to notice is that we will see another round of some of these areas of the gloomy skies and the wetting rains even seen in Toolik Lake this Monday across portions of the interior. And we're going to note that this is going to be a forecast through much of this week. Gloomy, cool with scattered showers, noting that those scattered showers, we will see multiple rounds, even heavier showers possible, especially closer to the Alcan border as we move our way towards the end of this week. But then the weekend forecast, we look to make a summer return where we are expected to dry out, sunshine will return, and temperatures will be back into those 70s. Now for our Tuesday, though, we're starting off the day at 51 degrees and heading to a high of 66. So holding there below that average high of 72 degrees. Now, when it comes down to rainfall activity for even the Fairbanks area this Tuesday, looking to be a bit more limited, more isolated chances, may get some breaks on that cloud cover. But overall, we are noting that waves of energy will continue to keep us very active where it's going to be. If there are breaks in the clouds, going to be limited. Yukon Flats might be one of the regions that stays generally sunny and dry, but we can see that when we have this reflectivity pulling in some of these spots of some green, not as organized, but noting that the environment at least shows some of those higher moisture content, leading to the chances for these showers to develop. As we're not as organized, but we can see in the environment there can be that trigger that leads to those heavier showers, keeping those gloomier skies and leading to the accumulation, which in some points can get up to 1/4 of an inch or even more at points. Though we can see not overall drenching here into the early week, but shower chances around. And we do definitely have some drier pockets, even the local valley looking to be a little bit on the drier side. And then as mentioned, up towards the Yukon Flats, they're not seeing as drenching of those weather conditions. We're at 19 hours and 16 minutes of daylight, nearly losing about 7 minutes of daylight now per day. We will see, though, that we're cool, but not as cool as we've been at points. Still not far off from that average of 72, but sitting at 66 into Fairbanks, 65 in Anana, Denali National Park at 60 degrees, Delta Junction at 65, Circle at 68. Wednesday, very similar day, really noting that much of the local region it will rinse and repeat this forecast through the week with scattered rain showers and those seasonably cool temperatures. But we will start to see the forecast make a switch as we head into our Friday. We even start to already bump those temperatures back into the 70s, and then over the weekend forecast, we could be back to mostly sunny skies.